Hello, this is my first video of this kind, so welcome. The reason I'm making a video is because I thought I had something useful that I could show to people who are learning to play the oud. This is an oud, obviously. This is a guitar. This is just very not invaluable, but just not valuable guitar I had lying around. Someone went to Europe and left me their guitar. I should have a better electric guitar, but anyway, that's the one that I have. So what do these have to do with each other? Well, they're both six-stringed instruments. So if you're a guitar player, which is very likely because there's many more guitar players than oud players who speak English, anyway, at least they look like me. So I got involved in the oud, visiting Palestine, getting into Arabic music, this kind of thing. I love like Marcel Khalife, Simi Shuker, Sheikh Imam, this kind of thing. So the oud is a wonderful instrument, and it's not too difficult to learn to play if you already play guitar. You can play things like Marcel Khalife, anyway, so the main thing about the oud, the difference is so you don't have frets. I think I'll get this on so you can see what I'm doing here. And you don't use a pick. You don't use this. You use this. Except for you don't use this one because this one isn't good. You should use this one that looks like this, because you will sound better, and you won't play so loud, which isn't bad if you're just starting, because it doesn't sound as good yet. So, and you hold it like this. People always complain that I hold it too close to the end. I'm exaggerating. I don't hold it right close to the end. If you're learning oud, you should play it a lot because it will take a lot of practice to get good at it. Especially with things like getting the intonation right. So on a guitar you set the intonation at the bridge. Here obviously you don't set the intonation at the bridge. You set the intonation with your fingers because your fingers are right on the music. And this is great because you can play microtones. So for example, on a guitar normally, I'll show you different otherwise, but you have to play either like this, like major or ajam, or minor, or you could play like mixolydian, or you could play any mode, but all of the modes only use the 12 tempered tonal scale. On oud, you can also play things, and I'm just learning maqam, you can play things like rast. I love the sound of the different notes. It's like you realize that on the guitar all the notes were missing. Well, many of the notes were missing. Anyway, but this is not why I'm making this video. I'm making the video because I want to show you that it's very possible to use the guitar to practice the oud. Because maybe it's nighttime, so you can't make so much noise, so you can't practice oud, or maybe you're kind of tired of practicing your intonation and you want to jump ahead and you want to learn songs. So when you're learning songs, you can't just play a song on the guitar that you play on the oud because the tuning is different. Oud, there's many different tunings. I use the standard Arabic tuning, so C to C. With F. Sometimes, no, with E. I switch back and forth. There's no simple solution as to how to tune the oud, but I believe Marcel Khalife tunes his oud either C, E, A, D, G, C, or C, F, A, D, G, C. So anyway, the point is, you can just take a guitar, any guitar, and just tune it to that tuning. It will be low, So when you can do what I did, and I took these cheap set of medium gauge strings. I have more if you want some. You can have strings if you know me. I have like 3 extra sets that I have no use for. So you put heavier strings on the guitar and you tune it down. And I don't think you really need to adjust the truss rod. You can if you want. Because it's lower tuning, heavy strings, you'll probably be okay. You can just tune it down, but it'll be a bit floppy with regular strings. And then you can just play the guitar. I don't know if you can hear I have this ridiculous amplifier that I think is hilarious, just in my room. This one, I don't know if you have one of these. They sound terrible. Well, they sound good in a way. So I'll just put it here, and hopefully you can hear the sound. So, yeah, so the guitar is tuned like an oud. And you can do that. It's no problem. And then you can play the same songs you would on oud. So, for example, I'll show you, like, you know, Rita by Marcel Khalife, a very famous song, goes something like this. Sorry, I'm having trouble tuning this today. I just changed this one. But if you change the guitar to the oud tuning, you can play the same song on the guitar. Sorry about the tone. It really does sound that tinny. Let's turn the tone back a little bit, maybe. Anyway, so you can play the same songs that you play on the oud on the guitar, and the fingerings are the same except for you have frets. Okay, so the frets causes a problem because you want to play maqam. So what do? It's actually easier than you think. Now you can buy a maqam ready guitar. Ibanez makes one. It costs $2,000. You can. There's people with videos. Maybe I'll make a link to one. You can add frets to your guitar. This is very interesting. I might do this, but there's a problem with this too because the note with the maqam is not exactly in between, and it's not exactly in the same place in the different maqam, which doesn't exactly mean scale. So there's another way, which is you could use a whammy bar, but I don't even have the whammy bar for this, and this bridge is even broken, so I don't think I should be whammying on it. There's another thing. You can use a slight bend. Now, bending in this way is easier than you think. Normally on the guitar, if you're going to bend a note, you'd bend it a whole half step or a whole step. So, for example, you go from here to, like, and the thing about here is you're not hitting the note and then bending it. You're bending it as you play it, because so say you want to play Rast, instead of going, let's see what I'm doing here. It's a C. It's a C because this is oud tuning. So you just bend it a little bit. You don't have to bend it a lot. If you bend it too much, you'll just be on the next note, and you might as well just play the next note. So you just bend it a little bit. Oh, another thing, you can just use this to play your guitar. I don't know, it's fun. Sometimes it's nicer to use the pick. I was using this. It's good practice, I think, and then it lets you pick really fast. You can't do that with a regular pick. So it's a different style. It's somewhere in between the oud and the guitar. So here's Rast. I've got to move these volume knobs. I mean, that's wrong, sorry. yeah, that's the video. It's a pretty simple idea. Take a guitar, put heavier strings on it, tune it like an oud, and then you can practice playing along with smishkar, sheikh imam, whatever you want, and it will be very easy to practice. And then you can learn songs faster, so you can progress faster and feel better about yourself. So please, I hope this tip helps. It's easy. Really, all you have to do is take your guitar and change the tuning. That's really all this. It doesn't need to be 11 minutes long. Okay, so have a good day. Maybe if I have another idea, I'll make another video. But other than that, thanks for watching.